Okay, now we are going to look at how to glue your tail onto your fuselage, and we're also going to be working on making our saddle for our wing case. So let's look how that we're going to do that. So our tail here, right, it's going to be glued on to the bottom just like that. Okay, so it tapers up. So as we set this down here, it's going to be right in the center. Okay, so this is how we are going to do this, is we're going to have this at a 90-degree angle. Now, this is important, okay, because if you glue this and it's off, and you set it in there and it's off, it's not going to work well. So it's not going to work as efficiently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of masking tape. The masking tape, I'm just reusing my masking tape from before. Okay, and I'm going to tape this down. This is actually the same section that I have my fuselage glued onto. Okay, I'm going to tape this down so that it is not going to move around. All right, so that's nice and solid, so I don't have to worry about that. And so now I can just concentrate on getting this fuselage at 90 degrees. So to do that, I'm going to use these pins, and I'm going to pin this into the cardboard, right? Nice and tight, just like this, okay? And so I'm gonna set everything up first, okay? So all I have to do is put my glue down, and I'm gonna be able to pin this like so. Now you're gonna see this is gonna wanna rock forward, right? So I don't know if you can see that in there. There's a gap in there right now, so it's gonna wanna rock forward. So I'm gonna need to make sure that is pushing down, and I'm gonna show you how to do that here momentarily. All right, so let's get our glue ready. We have everything set up how we want it for that. And like we've said before, a little bit of glue goes a long way. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my little stick here, right? Move that glue around, spread it out nice and evenly. Now I got my tail section. I'm gonna glue that in at 90 degrees, right? Now, to get that to stay up, I'm gonna make a small little wedge with some cardboard here, right? Again, this is just a piece of scrap cardboard that I used before. I'm just gonna kind of bring that up till it lifts this front end up, and I can come in here and make sure that this back end is pushed down nice and strong. Then I'm gonna take my stick here with the glue, and I'm gonna, again, just clean up that glue really nice and neat. Attention to detail, right? Make sure you don't have a gap in there, right? I have everything pushed down. I have my cardboard wedged in there. Everything seems to be nice and neat. Now, if I'm gonna put this in my locker, right? Don't just put everything in your locker and just shove it in there for the sake of getting it in your locker at the end of class, right? It's gonna be very important to let this sit correctly, all right?